wasn't a pistol, Gibbs. No, it's not an AK-47. Your grouping's all wrong. Without knowing the exact make of the rifle, I'm going with guesswork, but I think it explains why there's no eyewitnesses. Every rifle has a certain range where they experience maximum penetration power. It has to do with the ammo load, the length of the barrel, and rifling. We know our rounds went through a Marine, ricocheted off an office chair, through a box, a sheetrock wall, and ended up in our doll's head. There's no way that shot came from just outside the window or even across the street. The shooter was long range. Really long range.
The shooter's a sniper.
What lacks your hand are you never going to get in?
I'm trying. It's too damn slippery.
Never going to push it out, right?
Oh, what? The next time we decide to do this, Kate, make sure that they get the forks. No one likes to show off. Screw this. Let me suit them.
That better not be mine.
If there's any consolation, it's not very good.
Who's Johnny? Good. So, what you think of Alvarez's place bomb?
Well, it seems he had a gift for exaggerating the opportunities for him to go in the Marine Corps.
I feel like this one, boss.
One guy wanted to be a paramedic, so Alvarez guaranteed him to train him to save lives.
What's wrong with that?
The Marine Corps doesn't have medical personnel.
They're all Navy.
Technically, he is correct. I mean, Marines do save lives, mostly to use superior firepower.
Well, that's pretty much his MO. Bait and switch. This kid wanted to be a pilot. Alvarez told him that he'd be sitting in a cockpit by his second year.
Plane mechanic?
Close, ejection seat technician.
Any of them contain threats?
No, not yet at least.
You know, come to think of it, you never told us why you enlisted, boss.
That's because it's personal. Skip.
In case recruiters told him the last one.
I doubt it.
What?
Can you imagine someone lying to Gibbs and getting away with it?
Yep. That's our authorization. The building, how he thinks the sniper fired from. Those are you with me.
Well, what about me?
Nope. Need to see if there's a murder hiding in that stack of files. Good luck.
Oh, yeah. Eating Chinese food again. What a refreshing change, Kate.
It's a nice neighborhood. Couple of coats of paint. Maybe a bulldozer.
You're looking at the reason Alvarez made quota.
Actually, I think I'm looking at Bonnet.
Trying to give these kids a real chance to get out of here. Problem is, some of them were too young or ignorant to realize it.
Maybe, but you gotta admit he had a unique approach.
You got a key?
Right here. Thing is stuck.
Give me a try. The nose up, kind of reminds me of your apartment, except for that minty, fresh urine smell.
For your information, I have a maid now.
You can afford a maid?
It's amazing what you can do when you don't have to pay 3 alimonies. Well, this doesn't make any sense. Sure this is the wall facing the recruiting station?
Yeah, northeast.
Average trajectory's gotta be wrong. We've got far from here. There isn't even a window.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's get busy.
Minty, fresh urine smell. Well, I don't know what we got, but I'm done.
Gibbs, Mendoza.
Hey, got your knife? Rule number 9, never go
Ah,
anywhere.
just testing you. Paying attention. Over here. This right here. Okay. Let's bag it. Oh boy, I've got a picture problem. Let's see. Oh, shooter is highly intelligent, methodical. Out of 1,000 bricks in this world.
Did you have fun last night?
Oh yeah. I don't know who I am. Filed evidence for another hour.
Really? Was Gibbs with you?
Oh God. Thanks for reminding me. I better call and make sure he's up. Hey, you're late. Good to review, sir. Hey, get those files sorted.
Looks like we might have had our gunny figured wrong. These aren't complaints. They're letters thanking him. He kept in touch with a lot of his recruits even after graduation. The middle ones are mostly bitching and moaning along the lines of last night. These are the two that stood out. This one sounded the most promising.
Ooh, I'll say. This guy is threatening to cut off Alvarez's head
Yeah,
and
he's
then...
dead 6 months ago in the rock. This one is our best bet. Sergeant Aaron Barnes. He claims that Alvarez told him that if he signed up for a 6-year hitch, he'd qualify for the Marine Enlisted Commissioning Program.
Listen, you want to be an officer someday, you better show the Marine Corps that you're committed. Between you and me, nothing shows commitment like a 6-year hitch. I can even see myself saluting you someday.
Turns out Barnes' high school GPA wasn't high enough to qualify for VSAP, and when he found that out, he wanted to break his contract.
That's not gonna...
Yeah, and when that got shot down, he fired off a personal letter to Alvarez, promising to look the gunny up again when his contract was up.
It's not exactly a death threat.
Well, his contract's up this year. But here's the kicker. 2 years ago, he was selected for sniper school, and he was so good that they brought him back as an instructor. He's there now.
Let's roll.
You didn't hear that shrimp last night.
Could I? You shoved them all in your mouth.
Consider yourself lucky.
Adjust your middle scale. You're shooting upslope with a variable 10-knot wind. Close doesn't count. Combat people. Even a half-inch once you mark your target gives the opportunity to live and return to favor.
Sergeant Barnes.
Stand by, gentlemen.
Special Agent Gibbs. DeNozo, CIS.
What can I do for you, sir?
We want to talk to you about Gunnery Sergeant Freddie Alvarez.
I guess he couldn't get away with it forever.
What?
Promising things he knew he could never deliver on, sir.
Thing is, we're not here to talk about his recruiting methods.
He was killed yesterday.
Shot by a sniper. How many people can make that shot? 600 meters?
Through glass, some angle.
You think it's me?
Can't believe he kept this letter. You've got to believe me, sir. It's not what you think.
It never is. Where were you, Sergeant? Yesterday? Between noon and 1400.
Individual PT, sir. We're in the loop around Lug Reservoir.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Corporal Stenson. We work out together every Wednesday.
Where's the corporal now?
Running a land nav class in the field. I can have him call you when he gets back.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you give me his Greek coordinate? And a map.
Sure you know where you're going?
Used to do this for a living. They had maps back then. What book you lost?
Corporal Stenson.
Get your work out for the next azimuth. I'll be up with you in a minute.
Special Experience, NCIS.
What's up, sir? You and your people working on some land now?
Any other things? Did you PT with Sergeant Barnes yesterday afternoon?
Yes, sir. Every Wednesday between noon and 1400.
What'd you do?
We were running the obstacle course map.
Here it is, okay? Any obligation you like to be. It pissed me off. So what do you want to speak about that?
It's 68 degrees in here, Sergeant. You hot? No respect this one.
I am not a good person.
You'll excuse me if I don't take your word.
My contract was up in the air this year, so why would I re-enlist for another 6 years if I hated the Marine Corps?
Maybe just enjoy being a sniper. Gonna throw out the fact that your target is totally unaware of your presence. Their lives in your hands. You choose the exact moment that day. Make the confidence. Felt those crosshairs lighting up on his chest. I didn't shoot you, son.
Next time, drive a little faster, Tony. I think my glands still have an ounce of adrenaline left.
Responsible crime scene investigation demands a timely arrival, Kate.
Yeah, well, it would help if the investigators didn't puke all over it.
Brings back memories.
Memories of what?
Marriage. Second Marine recruiter was killed while Sergeant Barnes was in custody. Why are we still holding him? I'm telling the truth. Just don't know about what.
Well, I could have a partner. Snipers like to use spotters.
Why don't we see if these two shootings are even connected? Boss, you expecting company? The victim was a Marine. That puts it in our jurisdiction. Maybe, but the second shooting is in Maryland, which puts it across state lines in and out. According to who? The director of the FBI. Oh. Is he here somewhere? Look, if you pull your people back, I promise you'll get copies of everything we find. If I don't, well, I wouldn't worry about that. You'll be receiving a call from your director any minute now. Now, one more thing, Agent Gibbs. Fresnel warned me about you. Do not try and remove the body. You're not still using laser. You're still using laser.
Maybe they didn't get the memo.
You didn't get the memo, did you? Did you go to J. Amendment? 12 August, ballistic laser calibration devices. The health warning may lead to impotence. Maybe he doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
We can get the trajectory, no problem.
The competition's going to be for the bullet.
I don't think the unfortunate Star Sergeant Allen is going to be of much use there. The bullet passed clean through.
Then I suggest we help our good friends, the FBI, find it. Don't make a hole. Scalpel? Okay. Find the bullet.
I know you find the departmental turf wars as tedious as I do. Well, people of serious intent should never allow the frivolous to deter them from the pursuit of justice.
Don't you think? Secondary bullet hole, boss.
All right, we'll take it from here.
Oh, no, I'll wait for my boss. He's the guy with long hair. Tony. You still haven't heard from your director yet? No. Until we do. The bullet hole behind us belongs to NCIS.
Well, from where I'm standing, you're a little outnumbered.
Well, where I'm standing, I'm not really worried about it.
Listen, Gibbs, I don't have time for this fool. Will somebody please give me the damn NCIS director on the phone?
Well, that may be a bit of a problem. Thursday is his golf day.
Listen, I am not fooling around anymore, Gibbs.
I'm not either. The man has a mean handicap. Yeah, Gibbs.
Kate's got the bullet holes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. happen again. Looks like you win this one.
Don't take it personally, Gibbs. We all have our orders. Listen,
You see Burnell.
stay.
Not much. Yeah, next thing.
Who's half-cock?
Carlos Halfcock, Marine sniper led 39 confirmed kills in Vietnam.
What's that got to do with the pigeon feather?
It's not a pigeon feather. Look, shaft's too small.
Okay, that white bird feather.
DC nicknamed Hancock after the small and feather he kept on Bannock's hat.
History Channel?
His biography.
You read his biography?
I watched his biography on the biography.
So, you think it's somehow connected to the shooter?
Oh no. Might have known the news that matches it. Gunnery Sergeant Alvarez's office.
Strip search the roaches, boss.
You realize what this means. If it is some kind of a calling card.
Yeah. Means he likes to meet the recruiter before he kills him.
The second bullet's in way better shape than the first. Some of the rifling patterns are matching up like the Glam Slam Techno choice. Oh, sorry, wrong generation. Think the younger sisters.
Pull back a little farther in.
So I don't happen to be 100% certain that it's the same gun, but I am 100% sure it's the same model.
Back right, shoot location.
It looks like a shoot. Like a mobile. Following the trajectory in reverse, there isn't a building or a structure that makes any sense to the shooting position. There's only road.
Shooter fired from the car.
Or a truck. Or a van. What's that?
Some sensitivity to women in the workplace thing.
What are you talking about?
Maybe divide on cats. Floor. How close to personal floors are stone.
Big deal, Tony. I'll think about it.
What you didn't.
You're just coming.
Exactly. You never volunteered to take the floor. I would have suggested that would be met by lots of comments about my shoulders and my insensitivity.
I don't need a floor for that.
Cute, but my point is, in order for me to be TC, I gotta take the floor.
You want me to take the floor?
I'm just saying that you were me.
No, you have a point. And if it bothers you that much, I'll take the floor.
Thanks.
No problem.
No! I've been here for 3 hours without anybody telling me what's going on.
Here another 3 hours if that's what it takes.
Thanks for what, sir? You said you weren't charging me.
Not yet.
Every corporal stepped in the same when you found him.
Did you do your PT yesterday?
And that's exactly what I told you, sir.
Yeah, you did, Sergeant. Running Wonder Reservoir Loop between noon and 1400.
Long route, about 9 miles.
Yes, sir.
So how come Corporal Stenson doesn't remember making it? You have an alibi, Sergeant. Whether you're the shooter or not. You lied during a criminal investigation. Okay. Let's discuss those charges.
Rachel Hauser.
What was that?
Rachel Hauser, sir.
When and where?
Noon to 1400. Motel, just outside the main gate.
Rachel Hauser have a phone number?
Sir, my wife. She doesn't know.
I'm just checking an alibi, Sergeant. Rest between you and her.
Gunnery Sergeant Alvarez must have recruited the cleaning crew. He hasn't been here in a while.
Maybe a little way after the first time we swept. The feathers, lights like breeze could have taken it across the room.
I think it'd have to be a pretty strong breeze. There's no cross ventilation in here. Ventilation?
Still thinking this guy's in the military?
Tells me you don't believe it?
It's the profile. This feather is our shooter's calling card. It's like a signature.
White feather, for all we know. Could mean he has a forced dump fixation.
Well, it doesn't matter if other people know what the feather means. He knows. I just think this guy's living in a fantasy world. I can't picture him functioning in some highly organized military environment.
So you think he's ex-military? Beltway sniper?
Possibly. But why target him?
Because they turned him down. This guy isn't military, he's a wannabe.
Now that fits the profile.
How many good Marines turn down every year?
Thousands. By the time we get a chance to check him out, this guy's gonna shoot again.
If he continues his pattern, we have less than 24 hours.
Maybe it's time we got more proactive.
And our heartfelt prayers and wishes go out to the families of Gunnery Sergeant Alvarez, Staff Sergeant Al. We are continuing to work with law enforcement to bring the person or persons responsible to justice.
Will the Marine Corps suspend recruiting?
Never. Marines don't run from danger. This recruitment office will reopen tomorrow morning, manned by one of our finest, Gunnery Sergeant Thomas.
How do you feel about being selected for this assignment, Gunnery Sergeant?
I wasn't selected, sir.
I volunteered. Welcome to the Marines.
Kate's gonna be your CO?
That's the plan.
I didn't realize Kate knew so much about being a Marine.
There's no squat about being a Marine. Doesn't have to.
I won't be interacting with the recruits, Tony. Just be there to focus on how they interact with kids. One of them might be more sniper.
Not the only one around here.
From the FBI. Besides, Agent Freeman's extreme dislike to you. Actually, boss, what's the point of setting a trap?
Validate his skills. He's not going to pass it down.
Take this to him. There's something good. Try to
Kids say you be in uniform too.
kids gets dressed blue Charlies. I look like one of the village people.
Maybe you can find a local cop and get a dance routine going. How do you do it?
Wiring the main microphones. Yeah. Line now. I already got the wireless relay.
Kill him.
Tabs. You're a genius.
Oh, Tony. Something I don't know.
I once dated my high school music teacher.
Really? What was his name? Okay.
All right, I'm coming down now. The window looks good. Hey, listen, Chris. How's it feel to be back in uniform, Goody? What's a little tighter about it? You really think that? It doesn't. That's right. It's no like a true Marine. Morning, Captain.
Major? Gibbs? Gunny.
Maybe I should take your place. Your whole plan rests on this guy believing that you're both Marine. You're a bigger picture. Should be fine. And then I'll just stay and help out. There's nothing wrong with another set of legs. Not a good idea. Best thing you can do is do this. You really think I'm passing up on a chance for payback? Agent, your mission is to protect the country. Our mission right now is to protect you and your Marines. And that was the end of doing our job. Good luck, Gunnery Sergeant. Check. Loud and clear.
Hear you fine, Tony. Crystal. Mom's up here.
Now for the hard part. Waiting.
Really think we're gonna get to the touch of the birds today?
Yeah.
Man was murdered here 3 days ago. Who'd choose today to decide to join up?
You agree?
Good point.
Get ready to profile. Can I help you?
What are you doing? Giving away free Xboxes in there? 10th kid this morning.
I was really good at this. I'm even thinking of signing up.
What about potential snipers?
I'll be the first to know.
Gibbs will. Just tell me he's still wearing his vest.
He said it was visible under his shirt.
I knew it. That sniper doesn't kill my will. What a stupid, idiotic thing. You realize we have an office in Richmond. I drive all the way down here to see if we could. I was watching the news. Thought I'd check it out. Sniper doesn't scare me. Well, I figure he's shooting recruiters, not recruits, right? So you drive all the way here to see if I can get shot or not. I could get a signature. Good luck to you.
I guess 4:30. I think this guy's a no-show. The last two attacks were between noon and 2, so I should call it a day, Agent Belozo. We're supposed to close for another 30 minutes, but close early and look suspicious.
What do you think, Kate? Hello. Sergeant Alton Thomas. Get some pain tests or something. Right? We offer a wide variety of choices. If things interest you, so the other flavor. Interested in something interactive? Bad engineer. Sniper teams. I don't know. I guess I'm not really sure. Just maybe I should come back. I'll be here.
Tony, the kid who just left. 6'4", blonde hair, black jacket, jeans, early 20s. I think he might be a man.
He was already here.
Forget the kid, Tony. The sniper is a water delivery guy. I repeat, the sniper...
I might stick with the shot. I'm triangulating now.
right there.
Billy has an alley in the back. It's the most likely exit from Murray's position.
On it.
Get him, Tony.
Take the southern entrance.
And I want you to drop the weapon! Drop it! Drop it! Drop the weapon! Hey!
Thank you, Agent Denozo. We'll take it from here. Back me up. Secure the weapon.
Hey, got our guy. FBI's taking the credit, of course.
Kate, where's your cover?
Plan 22, Objective by Sergeant Gordon detected on August 2002 at the Rockville Recruiting Center. Failed the personality profile assessment, sociopathic tendencies with antisocial behavior. State of being a Marine Corps, wanted to be a Marine sniper.
Yeah, I gotta admit, he was one hell of a marksman. But now what? Yeah. So what was it like?
So like,
Being a superior officer.
I get to boss him around, make him salute me, help man.
Basic.
It was great.
Yeah. You're lying.
Am I? You know, Abby said you looked really good in your uniform too.
Did she?
Yeah. She said you fit right into the biker boy and the Indian chief, California.
lieutenant commander in the Navy, stationed in Oceania. Just want to help, okay? Look, I was just getting my ID. I'm a dentist. I don't carry a gun.
I do.
It's my sister's number. I always use her as my emergency contact. No, she lives in Miami. What difference does it make if she's local or not? Well, no. Call them.
I'll be your emergency contact.
Thanks. No, get somebody else. Where do I start?
They never call. They just need a number.
How do you do that?
First thing first, go find states. What do you say?
Fine.
What are my responsibilities? Like financial implications? Like, do I...
A lot of it. Oh, forget it. Get it. Okay, I'll just, I'll ask Abby.
Seriously?
Are you guys surprised? No. They're so screwed this week.
Why don't you ask Gibbs?
Maybe I will. Why isn't carrying 2 cups of coffee today?
Gibbs.
A possible execution-style murder of a Navy lieutenant commander, Grayson County.
Oh, definitely. You know, I have call waiting for emergencies. I don't think Gibbs even knows what call waiting is.
Gibbs, NCIS.
Hello, Gibbs, NCIS. You got a first name?
Jethro.
Parents had a sense of humor. Who's the rest of your posse?
Special Agent Todd. DeNozo. Our MA, Dr. Matthew.
What can I do?
I understand a naval officer was killed here last night.
That's right.
It's all the same to you, Sheriff.
Charlie.
Since the victim was a naval officer, we'd like to take over the investigation.
Well, it isn't all the same to me, Jethro. The voters of Grayson County didn't elect me sheriff so I could see jurisdictions to some out-of-towners, no matter how good-looking one of them might be.
We'll share jurisdiction.
A murder out of state road in my county? I don't think so.
With all due respect, Sheriff,
Charlie.
forensic resources of NCIS dwarf those of Grayson County.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll handle the local investigation. You can have custody of the physical evidence for forensic purposes and do the on-base investigation. But any prosecution will take place in Grayson County. Everything runs through me, no exceptions, and I get full credit. It's an election year.
What have you got?
Looks like Commander Julius got a flat, pulled over to fix it. Somebody came along, robbed him, and killed him. No clothes, no wallet, no watch. We traced him through the car registration.
Case photos. Tony, here's your sketch.
This reminds me of the tale of the traveler who was beaten and left by the highway.
How so?
Oh, a man from Samaria came by. As he saw the poor fellow, picked him up, carried him in his arms to an inn. Bathed his wounds, bandaged them, and left one. This was unusual because Sumerians were considered outcasts and low moral fiber. Yeah, but from then on, he's been known as the good Samaritan.
Man, you can tell.
Perhaps over dinner.
You're cute. You got no chance, but you're cute.
Don't be too swift in your dismissal, Charlie. Destiny has brought us together.
Might want to check those tarot cards one more time.
This Samaritan wasn't one of the good ones, was he, my friend?
What do you got, Duff?
Single gunshot to the back. Okay. Oh, exit wound. Based on the blood splatter, I say he was shot where he dropped.
No cases.
None that we could find. We set up grids and went over each one using a metal detector found zip.
His hands were bound after he died. If they were tied before he was killed, it would have restricted circulation and the blood would have pooled and unable to escape.
Making his hands right over the rest of his body.
Precisely.
Canada.
Jethro, really got to have some patience.
What's his story? What do you mean? Same thing. He's single. As far as family life, I wouldn't know. This truck up, so I pulled over. Didn't know I'd be rolling into a crime scene. What's that one you're wearing?
Not one of any.
Oh, that's me. Mr. Steele, you like?
Don't say it, Bowser.
Just saying it.
Don't think it.
When we get to Oceana, I want you to search Julius's apartment. What are you looking for?
What did you do?
Something in the opportunity?
Nancy tried to hide his back after he was killed.
Maybe it was part of the killer's ritual.
Okay, that's why we're going to Oceana.
I need to know how to get hold of you.
Numbers on the car here.
What about after hours?
This appointment.
CIS's idea of cooperation.
Based on the width and edge encryption of the absence of an exit route, I'd say you killed by a whole bullet. Oh, Joe, it's a conundrum.
What's that?
Our society can develop cures for all sorts of diseases can be the same society that develops a bullet that does this kind of damage. You know what they call them, dumb bullets? The late 1890s, the British military developed in India the dumb arsenal. Yes, their use of warfare was banned at the First International Peace Conference in 1899 at The Hague.
I actually find that interesting.
As opposed to what?
How'd he die?
Shot in the back. Any idea what he's doing out there?
His sister lives in Kentucky. Might have been on his way home from a visit.
How long had he been stationed here?
About 5 years. Been with the Navy almost 15 years.
This is like,
Married?
well, this was before he left here.
Where'd you know him?
Up there. Julius was a bit of an odd duck, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
He was a competent dentist. That's most of his things.
Didn't like to go on the list of you.
Exactly. He'd rather sit in front of computer screens, surfing for breakfast.
What guy?
I could ask you that.
Tell anybody who had a grudge against him.
I wonder if Commander Julius decorated us.
Why? Yeah. Nice gear. Hey, bring me this.
I got too many.
Yeah. Wait, Benny.
I have no idea.
Kate, you got too many.
Wait, lunch boxes? Lunch boxes.
So he has an unusual hobby. He always said anything for scams. Yeah, lunchbox. Yeah, I had personal savings. I think I made everything's numbers were on the computer first.
What is this going to tell us?
Verizon sells lunchboxes on eBay. Checks on your back page, see if anyone's paid for time to buy anything on eBay before.
Have you?
Just like this for my cousin Pete. Percent. So much for a lunchbox.
Somebody's popular.
Not me. Again. You seem to be from share credit.
Why do you pay for this setup?
Yes, but they're smarter. Watch the video. What can I do for you, Charlie?
Yeah. If you're not going to call me, difficult time working together. There was a murder 2 counties over. Very careful. Exactly the same.
How so?
The victim was found off the side of a country road. New, found, 1 gunshot in the back, no shell casings found.
Who was the victim?
A David Truly. He wasn't in the Navy, but he was a civilian employee at Naval Air Station, Oceana. I think we've got a serial killer on our hands.
This reminds me of the case I worked once. Guy hated man net.
Letter carrier.
What?
We're called letter carriers, not mail nets. Since when? I don't think there was a specific date till it just kind of evolved.
In case. Is it anyway relevant to our case?
If the sheriff is wrong, we need to figure out how to kill his choosing his targets.
How does he know the target is not going to
If he doesn't, if someone pulls over, maybe, it's great to know.
A lot of East West highways in Southern Virginia head towards Virginia Beach makes sense. A lot of people on them.
Hey, don't hold Truman's personnel records. If there's any connection between him and Commander Julius, check Julius's CO. On it.
I know, you're asking me to pull the deal from the other county and have them ship up the evidence.
Wasn't an ass.
The trajectory was from left to right, indicating that the shooter saw us from the left. Would you may just deliver
Anything unusual?
Rather straightforward, actually.
That's unusual.
well, the bullet took a fairly circuitous route through Commander Julius after that. Difficult to say. The bullet was a 9mm hollow point, sustained some fragmentation of the different cause of that gunshot wound in the back. Much more straightforward than that. Yeah. The bullet was a particularly nasty hole when it expanded on impact, its upper half pulled down to form 6 sharp claws, one of which licked his air. Excuse me.
Even if he made it to the hospital, Doc, didn't have a chance.
Yeah, well, it wasn't an execution fight today. Not that it made any difference to Commander Julius, but the GSR pattern indicated that he was shot from the distance of 3 to 5 feet. George tied Julius's hands post-mortem.
Did he do anything else?
There was no sign of sexual abuse, if that's what it was. I did find traces of a powdery substance on his wrists.
Drugs?
I doubt it. Abby's analyzing it now. I suspect it'll turn out to be cornstarch.
This is a lubricant for latex.
There's actually quite a controversy about the use of powder as a dulling agent in gloves.
Well, I read that one back. That's why they're good friends. Thank you.
Oh, you'll find this interesting, Joe.
Anything else?
This is the left rear tire off Commander Julius's car.
Notice anything unusual?
It's inflated.
Is that a guess?
Are you actually know what?
What do you think?
Well, I know it's my ass.
Just tell me.
So you definitely know.
I want to make sure you know.
We should play poker.
Yeah, we should.
According to Sheriff Patrice Report, when she got to the scene, the tire was locked. The man had already filled it.
Still me.
This is the second time I filled it. And the first time I had it submerged in water. There were no left fluids. Nothing wrong with this tire.
Somebody let the air out to make it look fun.
The killer went to a lot of trouble when the crime scene was something else.
Any luck with the tire track?
Depends on your definition of luck.
You're really feisty today.
Thanks for noticing. I ran the track, but it tries to the data. The CD-ROM has over 10,000 tire tracks for comparison. It's great. On top, it's a portion of the MCP. Where's the back? This particular brand is like the bomb with the drivers. Very important. It fits all kinds of mid-sized cars and SUVs. And SUVs. It's in your email. And I included the private distributors in the Virginia Beach area that sell that brand. So Julius's prints are all over the car, as you would expect. I did find some unidentified prints on the hood. Did you read this?
I stand second.
I didn't get any hits on the prints. The interior is clean. There's no blood, there's no bodily fluid. But I did find something peculiar on the truck block.
Cornstarch.
Ducky. There's just no way this is a crime of opportunity. Whoever pulled it off put a lot of thought into it. Oh, I called the county clerk's office to see about getting the record sent over, and I get a recording. And the recording tells me to call another number, which I do, which gives me another recording that directs me down to the first number that I called.
On the right side.
Right side.
It's just an expression.
Big mistake turning off the sound.
Charlie. Didn't recognize you.
Like getting out of that uniform. Evidence from the other murder. Special delivery.
Wow. We never did this kind of cooperation.
It's not a problem. Where's Jethro?
Right here.
Surprised to see me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Surprise is one word that does come to mind.
Case files and photos from the Halifax County murder.
Appreciate that.
Jethro, I think you owe me a dinner.
You've always been so shy.
Well, Jethro, there are two criminal people in this world. The ones who go after what they want, and everybody else where we go.
The cafeteria. What we got?
Well, these carbon copies are the ones I took in Grayson County. I'm trying to put together a profile of the killer.
White male, age 25 to 34, established intelligence, possibly a military background.
Also makes reference to a subtype of serial killer, the mission-oriented type. He seeks out a specific group of people. They also recovered a slug, 9mm hollow point.
What's the condition?
It's too damaged to try and match.
Did it say anything there about the bullet having 6 sharp claws?
No, but they don't have access to the equipment that we do. Abby might have better luck.
Here's something you don't read every day. One of the patrolmen noticed a wet patch of ground. Someone took a whiz on the side of the road. I waited for the car to come along.
They dug up the whole patch, sealed it, tagged it, and sent it for DNA analysis.
And?
Hasn't been tested yet because of the backlog of
Get him to send it to Abby. And remember, keep killing. Don't make mistakes.
C4, nice. 1 liter, 225 horsepower, dual overhead cam, 24 valve and line. Double Manos variable, 8 valve timing. Oh, I love cars. Jet flat. Having a big cars have flat tires. Wouldn't matter, she's got run flat tires that come standard.
Hey, Charlie.
Good call.
My pleasure, Jessica.
What do we got here?
The motorist called 911. Said they saw a car pulled off the side of the road with the emergency flashers on. They sent a patrolman. This is what he found.
Victim to ID?
Lieutenant James Teeger, aviator, Oceana.
Sure looks like the work of my guy.
Well, I beg to difficate. This young man killed between 2 and 3 yesterday afternoon. The body has double lividity. The blood settled twice. Goes someplace else to dump here. This nice of you.
Okay.
Details are already compressed. They match in almost every respect. It's really impossible to come to any other conclusion.
That means we have 2 killers on the list.
I think we're looking for a woman.
Female serial killer goes against the odds. Unheard of.
What you thinking, Donald?
Men prefer hands-on killing. Strangulation, stabbing. Women prefer hands-off killing.
Like these.
Women are meticulous about leaving a crime scene free of material evidence.
Which would account for why we found no shell casings or fingerprints.
It would cause a man to pull over on a dark road at night.
Damsel in distress.
Exactly. There's an Oceana.
Go through base records for any disgruntled civilian employees. Dishonorable discharge. I want to talk to Lieutenant Seeger's
Listen
to those questions that's not going to matter most things.
I was just wondering if there was any rhyme or reason behind how you divide the science. Yeah.
Let's take a deep look up the Blue Ridge Parkway. Off the top, crank up some pictures. Something funny about that? I hate country music. We're always arguing about that. Sometimes it takes half that. What? Harley. Yes. Need for speed. That's part of his deal. Did it real? Your night SCLC. Yeah. Good work. Outstanding. Anybody want to kill his wife? You want to take a minute to think about that? Then need to. Any specific reason? It's a longer list. At the top, they're going through a particularly nasty divorce. I guess I should say they were going through a divorce. How nasty was it? Mutual restraining orders, yelling and screaming, each one accusing the other of cheating. Any truth to that? I can't speak for Laura. Jimmy was a man's man. He loved the ladies, and the ladies loved him. But I never saw him cross the line. I think it would tell me if he did. Because he told you everything. When someone kills their spouse, there's a financial upside. Jimmy have a second job? No. He had a very successful grandfather. He was the original U.S. importer of Swiss Army knives. He had some serious coin. Jimmy was the beneficiary. His brothers and sisters. I want you to know life. Well enough to know she's crazy. How crazy. She hired a Haitian priest to put a curse on Jimmy. When was the last time Jimmy saw her? About a month ago, I think. They're talking to lawyers. You know that song, Thin Line Between Love and Hate? Nope. Doesn't matter. The title kind of says it all. Whoever wrote that had Jimmy and Laura in mind. More secret. NCIS? Agent Jethro Gibbs. Special Agent Kid McCott. You have that?
Sure. Come on in. His death hit me hard. Much harder than I imagined.
The tone of your divorce proceeding, I would guess, much harder than anyone imagined.
I may not have been in love with Jimmy anymore, but I still loved him.
Is that why you hired a Haitian priest to put a curse on?
He seemed entitled to Lieutenant Wallace. True. I told him that, but it wasn't No. What now? No power. I know, sounds like a cliche, but that's what happened. He got to the point where Jimmy would rather spend time out back in his woodshop than with me.
Anyone else fill the void?
If you're asking me if I have the full answers, can we cut to the chase?
Yeah, well,
I read enough books, watched enough TV to know that when a husband is killed under suspicious circumstances, the wife is the first suspect, so please don't feel like you need to beat around the bush. Ask me what you came to ask me. I have nothing to hide.
did you kill your husband?
No, I didn't. Where were you yesterday afternoon? I had a half dozen errands to run. Dry cleaner, bank, supermarket, hardware store. I can give you a list with the approximate times.
Would you be willing to give us a DNA sample?
Absolutely.
I thought I was going mad. But the two autopsies were nearly identical. It was deja vu all over again. Hey, it's Yogi Berra.
The cartoon character?
Not Yogi Bear, Yogi Berra.
Well, judging by your reaction, he's either a sports person or a bouncer at a strip club.
Tell him explain. This autopsy
The bullet was in better shape. And I noticed something peculiar in his nose, so I did a swab.
Swap. Got it. School, isn't it?
Or I just go where the evidence takes me. I recall a case in my early career